And salutations, everyone. Welcome to the A Waffle Dreamer channel. I'm Waffles, and I hope everyone is having an awesome sauce time. For those that are new here, I am a console gamer that mostly plays first shooter games, sort of like Halo, Fortnite, COD Zombies, just to name a few. I love getting lost in the fields of Hyrule, and I try to be the very best at catching every Pokemon. It is currently 5:15 in the evening on the wonderful December 11th, and it is currently 29 degrees. Oh my gosh, it is cold. But what I like to try to do, it's a new thing that I'm trying out and stuff, is that every single time that I try a new game, I like to play the trailer for that game, so we can get sort of like an idea and incentive of what exactly we're going to be playing. So let's go ahead and see if we can set that up. Here we go. Here it is. All right, let's get into our reactions here. Ooh, a lot of stuff there. All right, here we go.
For mature.
Focus Home Interactive.
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, amongst which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Oh, dude, her painting. Dude, it's the underside. I didn't know this game was Stranger Things. You have yourself a wonderful day, Mind's Eye. Do not forget to DM me so you can get your 2 coasters, okay? Yes, Son of Thieves 5. Yes. There's a lot happening right there.
Who knows the end? What has risen may sink, and what has sunk may rise.
Mr. Pierce, find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
So, yep, we're doing it for money. We are doing it for money. Money, 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 money. Show me all that money and all that goodness. Hey, nice. Okay, so Jensen's got another update. Thank you for letting me know so I can go in there and update it before I start streaming it. And it's going to focus. Okay. Very nice. I can't wait. I can't wait to try it out. Can't wait to try it out. I love all the new characters and stuff that I'm getting on there. It's just awesome sauce. But yeah, it's got a very Sea of Thieves mystery. It actually kind of reminds me of the oh, now I'm gonna forget the name of the board game. Lasagna, we played it one time at your house. It's like the mystery of arcane horror, if I remember that right and stuff. It's very much like that. You know, it's mystery, it's riddles. You gotta really look deep into a lot of the different lore that's going on around you and stuff. So, heck, why are we talking about it? Let's just get to gaming. Finally. Oh my gosh. An hour and 30 minutes and stuff of hydrations and everything. Which pretty soon here I'm probably gonna have to use the restroom. But hey, no, I really... Arkham Horror, Lasagna, that was the one I was remembering. But there's Mansions of Madness and Elder Signs. We gotta get back into that. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. We should stream... We should stream that. Get Cheese Pizza and Goalkeeper in there. That'd be awesome sauce. Have you watched The Clone Wars? Of course. Of course. Love that show. Okay, Khan, I'm going through them... I'm going once again through the whole listing of Star Wars. Let me shut off the background sound. Sorry. I'm doing the whole thing in chronological order of Star Wars. So I'm actually doing Star Wars Rebels. I'm halfway through Star Wars Rebels right now and stuff. But yes, I loved the Clone Wars. I'm like, why couldn't they have had this as a movie? Seriously, the Clone Wars animated series was way better than the movies. I'm just gonna put that out there. What's cooler, better clones or Trade Federation? Better clones. Clones all the way, man. But yes, this game is very much like the Mansion of Madness, the Arkham Horror that we used to play Lasagna and stuff. At least that's what I was told. And so I'm really looking forward to trying that out and everything. So like I said, I am starting this very, very brand spanking new. So, and it also had a warning on here. It is a very mature rated video game. So I had to put on there that this is an 18 plus because one, I think it's got a lot of gore in it. There might be some language that's on here and stuff. So so if that's not your thing, meet me up in about 2 hours because we'll probably do some Fortnite. So you know, go ahead and do that, and then we'll kind of see where that goes. Dude, even the music is kind of like really, really unsettling. I'm gonna try and see if I can bring it down just a smidge. It is a little bit loud on my end. We want the voice. There we go. Okay, so apply. Oh, why? But this game reminds me of Sea of Thieves so much. It kind of does have that little bit of oh wait, whoops. We want to apply. Whoops. Yes. Oh, you don't hear the game audio. My bad. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Got that one closed. Can you hear it okay now? Oh! There you go. Schmeagle! My precious. I actually have the One Ring. Except that it's in my car. I have it hanging on a string that's on the my rear view mirror. But yes, I have the precious. I will have the precious. I hear it a little bit. Okay. All right. There. We'll have it set up there. Yes. Okay. There we go. The game is somewhat slow to start out with. It is more of a very twisted sort of horror game. The maturity is some of the language and certain stuff coming from the story itself. Okay. But you will enjoy it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lasagna. Thank you. Let's get it started here. All right. So, Pierce Investigations Agency in Boston of 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case, able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Dun dun dun! Oh. It's like the old style, like, police detectives. Oh, old style, yeah, 1924. So the 20s was one of those, like, old style detective stories. So I'm liking it already. I like reading the old styles of the old detective stories. I can't believe you guys got me on that whole long thing of hydration there. It was awesome sauce. Ooh. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. So like I said, a lot of gore. Oh my god! It was a freaking shark! They look like, that looks like entrails or something. Oh, the game's saved. Good. Alright. Oh gosh, don't remind me of that game. I still have no idea what the purpose of that game was. Still have no idea. Alright, so it looks like we gutted a fish. Oh, sharky. Sharky shark. Ew. Yeah. The whole thing of when you reach your arm into the console and it like detaches the thing inside the, ugh. To crouch. Ooh, gotcha, okay. Alright, can't get out that way. So let's crouch and go out this way. Oof, it's probably all stinky with all that dead shark. Locked in. Ugh, the nerve of some people. Ooh. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay. When an object can be picked up, press A. Okay, so the hand has to be like that for me to pick it up. Okay. Ooh, I got a hurricane lamp. What do we got over here? Ooh. We got bolt cutters. This better not be dynamite on over here. Wouldn't that just be my... Oh! I thought that was something coming up. Hello? Anybody down there? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got rope, but we can't pick it up. Can we jump? No, we can't. Alright, so we're going down. Oh, I don't like it. So, I can't get on there. And I can't get in there. Okay. So we can't get out through that way, but we can use the we could probably use the bolt cutters to cut open. Yeah! Now we're using smarts waffles. It's the music, okay? The music was bothering me. Oh, I'm strong. Okay, that's not scary at all. Okay, we can't pick up a candle. Have you ever heard of a band called Periphio? I have not. I'm gonna write it down though so I don't forget. Alright. Okay, can't go that way. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it's a killer whale! Well, sorry you didn't like it. It's a freaking killer whale, dude. What's wrong with the killer whale? They're so cute. Free Willy! Okay, can't get it in there. Oh, by the way, if you are new to me playing video games, I look at every single thing of the video game. Okay, the artists and the game people, you know, they put a lot of effort into this game. So I look at everything, okay? Look at everything. Poor animal. Yes! Ooh. We get to run. Run, Forrest, run! Run away from your dealings. From all of your feelings. Get me out of here. Hello? Oh, dude, it's the people from, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Run. Oh! Oops. No, 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 no. Oh, thank goodness it was just a dream. We're good. We're good. It's just a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, it was all the whiskey. Whiskey did it for us. Are you thinking about playing Outlast 1 and 2 before Trials release? You know, that's actually a really good idea, Duck Boy. I didn't even think of that. You know what? Isn't it on Game Pass? Outlast 1 and 2? Aren't they available on Game Pass now? I'll have to give that a try. I'll have to... Yes. Okay, yep, they are. I'm pretty sure they are on Game Pass. I'll have to see if I can re-download them. Why don't they have any eyes? Dude, you know what? I'm pretty sure because they were, like, underground for, like, so long. You know, they probably turned into, like, one of those, like, little worms or something like that that doesn't need eyes in the darkness. Oh. There's zombies! I'm not sure I'm on PS5. Got you. Okay. But they are on Game... Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look. Okay, so what am I looking at here? So we've got places. So this is my private detective agency, contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But the place is mine. For the moment. Alright. Oh, cool! Okay, so this is sort of like D&D, where we can, like, upgrade his different, skill sets. Nice. So we've got spot hidden, psychology, occultism, medicine, investigation, strength, and eloquence. We are eloquent today. Echolocation. That'd be cool.
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh, Con. Another hearts for you. Another hearts for you. I'm gonna go off now. It's kind of late. Good night. You have yourself an awesome sauce night, Con. Thank you so much. You have yourself a good one. Hope to see you again soon. Okay. So let's take a look at our inventory. Lost Battalion. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. This game gonna make me cry.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Oh no! That's cool.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Nice, nice. What you want?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Really? Really? Alright, let's take a look here at what we've got. Definitely need some more of the spot hidden. More of that, of course. Of human behavior. I mean, you wouldn't actually be a really good private investigator if you wouldn't be able to read, like, the mind of people. Occultism, yeah, I guess I would say a little bit more of that. You know, kind of get, like, an idea of the sciences of everything. Medical knowledge, not really. Strength is pretty good. Eloquence, not really. Basically, you know, just punch your way out. We'll give it a little bit more and stuff, but definitely some more of the spot hidden and psychology. Let's give it one more of the occult as well. Okay. Allocate your... Yeah.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
So?
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
That's true.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Dang, she's tough.
Tequila.
Thank you for that hydration, by the way. Thank you very much.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Well, you can just leave.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
So sorry for your loss.
Yes, everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you
No.
have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Whoa.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to
Yeah, exactly.
a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Well, Mr. Steven, it was a 10 out of 10 painting.
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
All right. So, we got to examine it. So she drew it. Oh, okay. So this is part of his file. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Excuse me. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? A strange picture, painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay. So we gotta examine the painting.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Okay, so we gotta consult. Occult, here we go. Okay, so this is the artwork. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Okay, so she literally just drew up Edward Scissorhands. Because that's what it sort of looks like, you know, the old tendrils and stuff. It looks like Edward Scissorhands. Clues. This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. Well, it could be that his daughter and his grandson in the middle of the fire that killed her husband, and her boy. What I find interesting is that it's only the boy, though, not the husband. Ooh. Oh, that was the other one. All right, so we consulted that. Let us consult with the files.
Sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36... Darkwater. I can rotate that back and forth. That's kind of cool. Alright. Police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident that they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life with their only son, Simon. Something a little shady about the husband there.
What do you make of these elements?
Ooh, we get to figure it out. Okay, you're asking the wrong guy. Find out about Warehouse 36. Where does Sarah Hawkins live? I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right about this story. Where?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay. Let's find out about her mental.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant.
Pierce's voice sounds
My
familiar.
daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Let's see if we can.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Let's see this one too.
It's a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Like something is pulling him into it and everything.
I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
The Learning of Medicine. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. This office needs a serious cleanup. Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that. Come on. All right.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah, look at all the books, though. Dang. Aw, these got moldy, though.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
We're probably going to find out more about what happened there.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Like I said, I look at everything. Shall we have a drink? Sounds like we usually do, but we're gonna get going and let's not drink just yet.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it.
Dark-
According to this
Oh.
book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shun since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and... I'm not saying that word. I don't know how to say it. Story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Huh! Okay, I think I am good. So let us leave for Darkwater. Let us see what we can find. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be starting point for Pierce's investigation. Ooh. I kind of knew it was going to be a little slow getting to it and stuff because you got to find all the starting points and everything and stuff. But once we start delving into the storyline of things and stuff, it'll start picking up a little bit more. Darkwater sounds like a city. Yeah, it does. It doesn't sound like a, recluse little island or something like that. It just sounds like, big old city. So, we shall see. Uh-oh, it's stuck. It is an older game, so... There it goes. I guess a lot happens in Chapter 2 for it to load. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Ha. Cool. It's like, it looks like an old whaler ship. Focus Home Interactive presents a game by Cyanide Studio. I like the name, that's awesome sauce. He's gonna do Leonardo DiCaprio.
We're almost there.
How can you tell? It's so foggy. Call of Cthulhu. I'm gonna say Cilia. Wow, that is very recluse.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
Landlubber. I love that.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. How old is this game?
It's a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
2018.
Going for a look around.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right, so we've got the Darkwater docks. Ooh, we got one more available character points. Let's kind of. Oh, okay. Spot hidden. I'm always gonna need more of that. And it didn't, actually. Oh, because we gotta validate. Yeah, that is actually pretty good. Alright, so we've met Stephen Webster, the father of her, Sarah. And this is her husband, Charles, and this is their son, Simon. So we got the island of Darkwater, and we got the Darkwater port. Got the file. And we've got some knowledge here and some inventory. Some stuff that kind of backs us up. So we got to talk to Fitzroy here. That's the whale there. But we got to go up here with the harbor master and talk to the captain.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Here we go.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Alright, appreciate that. Oh, here we go, here we go.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible, 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? So they redacted the information of his manifests. Oy, oy, oy.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Uh-oh. Paying to keep someone's mouth shut. Let's just have a little bit of a look around.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Huh. Oh, here's volume 2 of the Learning of Medicine. That's good. Gonna need to know that. So we made a progression in medicine. So when we get another CP available instead of the character points, we can then do medicine. There we go. Okay.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
He has a wooden leg. I'm just a very snoopy person.
Souvenir.
Whoa. That's the leg. Oh my god, that's the leg. Must be like a father or something like that. Grandfather? Okay. Interesting, we can't get back up there.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Yeah, your documents, dude.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
You tell me, dude.
No. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
See for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
Side hustles. Feel a little strange with that, but so let's do about the warehouse.
Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Big old thing right there.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I got no idea.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the...
Charles is the husband that died. We're looking into Sarah's death. It's Sarah's husband.
That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I want to get some good rapport with this guy and stuff, so I don't want to ask. So I don't want to do.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Oh, okay, got it. I know where it is now.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Cool, cool, cool. I got a new objective here. Oh, see, I got a new one, so I should be able to do a medicine. Oh, I thought I could do that. Okay, no, that's okay. That's all right. Let's do a psychology then. Oops, I keep forgetting to validate it. So we got a captain here. We got some clues. That's his daddy. His big old daddy. All right, so now we got to get inside, but we're actually going to go to the bar because the captain's mentioned something about a Bradley. Kind of knows a little bit more about what's... We are going into the... What in... Oh, okay. I was a little worried about that right there. But we got to go inside the bar and talk to a Bradley. Hey, I'm trying to get in here. Move, please. There we go. Whoa.
Be careful.
One heck of a showdown right there. Pepper.
Let's get him another drink. He's drunk.
Right?
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Do I look like a troublemaker for you?
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true Englander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on.
The guy started
Because of a
it.
little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to her...
Sorry, my stomach was grumbling a little bit, so I got some goldfish here that I'm gonna have.
Is that how she sees the world?
These ones are my favorite. I like these kind.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Alright, well that's enough about her.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams. That's
What is this, Ghost Hunters?
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Let's just ask
I
it.
didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
That kind of makes sense.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She?
That'll be all for now.
Okay. So we talked to Roy Mitchell, who owns the bar. We're at the bar. But we got to talk to a Bradley.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
So basically, Fitzjoy's father was part of the crew of Scylla, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Excuse me. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, I don't know. That has already been called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Also, there is a warehouse for rent. That must be the warehouse that they're talking about. Okay.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
How exactly they know it was delicious, though?
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about it.
Tequila. Taking any risk.
There! You speak
It is a perfect time to drink.
Miraculous.
Because they're all drinking ale and I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, but still it works. That's good. I like that.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I don't quite like the way he said that. Good night, stranger.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
Whoa, he's got one heck of an occult symbol on him.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again. But he
Can't you see that we're in the middle of a conversation?
Oh,
I told you to
sorry.
beat it.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I'm looking for a Bradley. I'm not getting it.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Huh. I do like the name, though. The Stranded Whale. That's pretty cool.
Not that again. Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
That's basically all it says. Well, I don't have a Bradley as of yet, so he's probably not in here. Okay, maybe...
You again.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that around here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved dock water from famine.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
Yeah, there's Pepper.
I don't know the details, and it's not my business.
I got her a spot here so you guys can see her a little bit better.
Welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Let's see if we can do this again.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after
So
a
cool, you got a
bottle of
partner
whiskey?
for the stream. Yeah. Yeah, she's one heck of a partner.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
All right.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I think that was it that I can do, so yeah.
That'll be all for now.
Alright, well, I don't see a Bradley, so let's go ahead and hand leave. I talked to a lot of different people and such, so... Nope, none of these guys we need to talk to. So... let's see if we can get inside the warehouse. Looks like where that guy is the warehouse there.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go back and see what's going on out front, because it looks like there was a lot of people hanging around out here. Looks like they might be wanting to get inside the warehouse or something.
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Oh, this is Bradley. Oh, okay.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you.
Let's go up and have a good stream. You too, Duck Boy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate you. Don't forget to check in with the next stream and stuff and see if maybe you might win.
They can't understand.
Again.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Okay. Whoa, yeah. Wow. That took a beating right there. So let's go take a look, see what we can find.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
Oh, of course not, officer.
What do you mean by that?
I would never.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
So I gotta figure out a way. to get inside the warehouse.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Her property again.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
It's gonna be a little harder than I thought. I didn't do this right, maybe.
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
That's Cat from the letter? Okay.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
They're so drunk.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Alcohol.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I knew it.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
So now I gotta go back and see if I can buy some.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh, we got a couple people over here. Can we talk to them?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Ooh. Yeah, they're really scared of her. Alright. See if we can get some liquor here. Hey, come here. Come here, I want some liquor. Can I get this jug? Come back here.
You again?
Yeah. New order drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for
Ah.
my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Nah. Oh, here we go.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege.
Oh,
Privilege
really?
to whoever I want. Anything else?
I guess not.
That'll be all for now.
Man, really? Really? Can I at least just, like, take one from someone's table or something? They're all just sitting here with all this stuff. Alright, maybe I can get some from him? You got a bottle in here that he's not using?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Got any liquor in here? Liquor, liquor, liquor. I'm looking for liquor. Ooh, hey.
A
Didn't see
souvenir
this.
from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Nope, ain't got no liquor here. Okay, so how am I supposed to get some liquor?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
It said something about defacing.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Whoa, yeah. Any of these places got liquor in them? Oh, can't get in there. Nope. Oh, here we go. Door open.
Damnation. I broke it.
Oh, man. Guess not enough. No liquor in there. Won't talk to me. Ooh, crab! Crabby crab. Crabby crab crab. Okay.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Oh man, these are all empty, I think.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
So I got into a tussle with someone, so I can't buy liquor. I thought something was there. Hey! Find the spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in a close range. Okay.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Ooh, here we go.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ooh. Ratchet. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
And a lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Here we go.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Ooh. Hold on. What do I have again? Alright, this part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk. This lever activates a mechanism. Let's, mount the ratchet, then the handle. Let's give it a try, I guess. It won't let me turn it? Did I do something wrong? Let's do last checkpoint. So I think I made a mistake there. So let me try that again. You know what I did? I put the makeshift on there and it stopped it from turning. I think that's what happened. Wow, the loading screens actually take a while for it to load. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can try this again. So it looks like we've got ourselves a lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches. This ratchet device seems to be useful. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Then we gotta go up there. Let's do the
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Well, I don't get it. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing another gear or something. Oh, here we go.
A whale vertebrae.
Oh, no.
If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Okay, I'm looking all over the place. Okay. I am gonna have to look this up because this is driving me insane. no. Whoops. Okay. There's actually 3 spots. I thought so. Where was the other one?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
There it
Looks like
is.
everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Got it. I was just missing one more piece there. I thought I had them all, but the other one was sort of hidden on me. Whoa, vision's not good.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Whoa! What in the world was that? Ah! Ah! Whoa. He's making us see things.
This is primitive.
Huh. There we go.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay, so we got inside the warehouse 36. It took us a minute and we had to Google it. Which I have no problem of doing. I know a lot of people are like, well, that's cheating. You didn't really look into it and stuff. I'm like, I looked into it. I looked everywhere in that place and I could not find the other piece. So, excuse me. So I have no problem doing that. We still can't do medicine, can we? Or occult? Okay. All right. Let's improve that one a little bit more. Validate. Okay, while investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of human and animal bodies as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that, rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. The vision, nevertheless, disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. Okay, so let's search. Whoa, what was that? What is this? What is going on?
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Whoa. Someone lived here.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Ooh.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah? I can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Alright, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, I think I hit everything. Whoa. Dude, that was freaky. It must be like his investigative type of way of seeing things. That's freaking cool. Whoa, that's a lot of blood though, man. Hope the person's okay. It's from the mansion. It's all filled with fire and stuff. But yeah, someone. That's Sarah and her husband. A clipping. Some painkillers. Let's do a little bit more of the investigative skills that we've got. Ugh, I keep forgetting to validate. It's so weird to validate, you know, your skills. You think that once you click it, you're good to go. So, unofficially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact the presence of bloodstained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life. But it is the discovery of a partly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. So what do we got to do? I have no idea. There's no mission. I guess I can leave now. Can I get back up that way? No, I can't. Can't leave that way. Well, I guess we can go out this way.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Oops. Sorry. Let's try it.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting.
Yeah, come on, Lestrade. Work it out with me.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Oh, here's the cat lady. Meow.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Cat
Officer
Baker,
Bradley,
maybe.
You've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
The hell kind of a woman is she that she can talk to a cop like that? Oh, that was his car.
Look
Okay.
behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Whoa.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Dang. That is a mansion, dude. Pierce managed to get inside the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. That is one hell of a mansion, while everybody else is in horrible buildings and rusted out places, moldy areas and stuff, and this guy's got a freaking mansion right on top of them? Dang. It's not that bad, though. He's been in a few fights. Dang. Ooh. Someone was in there. Hello?
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
Whoa.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh, believe me, I have other questions, bro.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old?
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Oh, believe me, I still have questions, bro.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
That's pretty good of him, though. To admit that, you know.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bomb? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Oh, dang.
And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I think there was one more. Yeah, anything I should be wary of except for him.
There's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Alright, yeah, I guess we can do it.
Quickly here. And I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Yeah, accept. Heck yeah.
Why not? You can help.
Right.
He knows the area. He knows the manor better than I do. So it'd be easier to have him with me. Man, look how the trees are. Interesting.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
1693, I believe it said. Whoa!
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Ooh.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Except for this one.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Yeah, Charles was so respected that he even had a huge bill tab at a bar, and the barkeep still had him coming through.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor
What kind
kid.
of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? Steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that Rod Baker is above that. Lord,
It's interesting, though, that he's respecting her more than him.
Poor kid.
Oh, okay. Just poor kid.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of find that interesting that when he's paying the respect, he's facing her grave, not, you know, like all three or even the child. You know, he's not even, he didn't even go by the child's grave. He's standing more by Sarah's. So, that's kind of interesting in itself. Huh. Oh, just that it's saved. Well, you got a nice view of the lighthouse from here. That's interesting. Gosh, it just looks like no one's lived here for years. You know? Let's go up here first. It's right here.
I'll have to find another entrance.
You know what his voice reminds me of? Mel Gibson. A very young Mel Gibson. I mean, even look at this. Definitely not going to be doing any parties around here. Of course, her dad did say that they were very recluse, so they didn't really... Look how rusted that is. So yeah, they had a big mansion to live in, but it doesn't actually... Oh!
Whoa. You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick.
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that.
Give him what he wants.
I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Oops.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
That'll get him.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
It actually looks like that, yeah, they've got this, huge mansion and everything.
Shall we enter?
What now?
Sorry.
I'm with you.
Alright. So chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. We explore the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. So, they got this great big mansion, whole bunch of stuff, but it doesn't actually look like they have enough money to, like, sustain the place. So, what exactly did Charles do? And what was the whole thing about, his tombstone, the flowers is, like, all dismantled, and, Officer Bradley was like, Silas would never have let this happen. And when Officer Bradley was paying his respects, he was paying the respects to Sarah. He didn't even go by the kids' tomb. He didn't even go by Charles's tomb. He went by Sarah's. So there's something up about Sarah when she got here and everything. So I don't know. It's a little weird.
Follow me. I know the place.
This is why I wanted him here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Man, we don't anything with the medicine and occult stuff. Oops. Let's keep working on that. Invalidate it. Officer Bradley. And now we're here. And the old key to the mansion. Alright. Whoa. I didn't even try cleaning all this stuff up?
Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
So basically, he has a certain type of power that lets him see what happened beforehand. Whoa. Interesting painting. Ooh. Plate got smashed.
What kind of meat is this?
Here we go. Well, someone's chair got pushed back. It's gotta be from the meat.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Ooh, he was pissed. Look at him. Look how mad he is.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Oh no, your dog laid on your phone? Got you.
Sarah Hawkins. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Huh. Did he eat any of his? Yeah, he did. He ate a little bit of the meat.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Whoa.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Okay. It was probably... It looks like it's about like 10 o'clock.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why?
Oh.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
We kind of figured that from,
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
I think that's everything here. Oh, I can't leave yet. Maybe I need to leave for a minute. Oh, there we go.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I'm not going to talk about how the police botched the investigation because he already feels bad enough.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Oh, another history, medical knowledge. Cool. Okay, I don't actually click those. Those go by itself. That makes so much more sense now. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, why not? And this one. Okay. Oh, here we go.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
The bandages again. Okay, I can't get up there.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Frankenstein. Okay, so all of the clues are not...
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Here we go. Here we go. Crowbar.
Crowbar. Could prove useful.
Here we go. She's only by him, though. Yeah, there is something real shady going on between, I believe, between Sarah and her husband. I think it was like a deal that they had to do.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
I actually read that book. That was a very hard book to read through.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
It's like more glass shards fell. Sounds like a storm is a brewing in. Ah, here we go.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Mother of Scylla? Like the ship? Nope, nope. Can't get up there. Oh.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
What's disturbing me is this. Oh, wait, whoa. Nope. They sure love to read, though.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
That's actually a really, really good story. I don't like to have the lighter out as much because of all the books and everything, but where's where is he?
Did you hear that?
Now you're kind of freaking me out, man.
Charles Hawkins' activities.
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay, so I guess that was it. It looks like I gotta investigate some of it on my own. It's like a lot of broken plates
Sarah
around here.
to make this person threaten to call the police.
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Oh boy. There's so many, like, broken, like, plates. Did this kid, like, have a thing about breaking plates? Well, see, some of her paintings are kind of pretty. Oh, ho, 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 hey!
Locked. The boys' room.
A lot of playthings.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
So I gotta go on the other side here to get it.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Whoa.
What was wrong with this family?
The heck are they giving a child sleeping pills for?
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Whoa.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
So they were plagued by the whole thing. Every single one of them.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be a result of an argument? There was something about that food, though. It's like... Oh, I thought there was something underneath that. Ooh. Office key.
What will her room reveal about her?
Her room, so that's how she changes.
Perfect.
Whoa. Lights on. Whoa. Okay, was not expecting that.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Wow. I don't think they were living off of his. I don't think they were living off of Charles's stuff. I think they were living off of her stuff. Dang, man.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Frances Sanders. I wonder why.
What in the... What?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?
What if she didn't have, like, the, she was looking for a muse. I saw that in the Sandman one time and stuff where, like, you know, this guy was a writer and he only wrote one thing and he couldn't think of anything else to write of, so he uses the muse. What if she drew a painting that was so great and everybody's like, okay, I want more, and she's like, I don't have any more inspiration. And so she looked into the occult, and so she got inspiration to paint more, and it just drove her insane.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us. Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word. Was it Charles, though? Was it Charles? Everything we're seeing here, it was like it was an arranged marriage here. More scratches. More scratches.
Bradley, is that you?
Nope. More scratches. Look at this. How are we not talking about these scratches on the walls?
Is anyone there?
Dude, for 2018, this is great graphics.
Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
The hell did he go? He was right here.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Who is the third man, I wonder?
Who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like an old Seaway map.
Huh.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
There we go.
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Mechanism. Bet you there's a clue hanging around somewhere.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
There's gotta be a clue.
Looks like the navigational paths to described in the log.
It's for the oil lamp.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to write something down here to remember myself what's going on. I think a lot of these notes or these numbers mean something. So, whoops. So 42 north, 70 west, 47 north, 55 west, 49 north, 61 west, 57 north, 51st west. And then they caught it at 33 north, 53 west.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Alright, let's try.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Yep.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I thought it was there. Alright, so 42.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Yeah, I'm missing something.
Looks like it worked.
Okay. We've got it.
Well done, Pierce.
It was the last location. I don't remember how to read. I had to remind myself how to read a globe. So inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him into the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. Dun dun dun! Just want to kind of like see where we're at here right now.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy.
All right. So let's see if we can give a little bit of extra to... Oh, we get a few here. There we go. Validate for him. And we got a nice little hurricane lamp that'll help us out. And that, folks, is where we're going to go ahead and stop. Because we've been at this for about 4 hours now, and I'm starting to get a little tired. And I actually have to do a video, edit one of my videos and stuff, and post it onto YouTube. So I really appreciate all of you for hanging out with me today. It really means a lot. Once again, Mind's Eye, I will send you your coasters to you. And the next time that we are on stream and such, I'll make sure to put out some more of the coasters and the Darth Vader pencil holder. Or basically, it can be whatever you'd like, you guys would like. Well, I appreciate once more and stuff. And this is actually a really neat game. I don't know why I waited so long to play this game, but I'm very, very happy that I'm able to get into it. And it's so much fun. And it's so much fun. And even though that they're like, you know, I wonder which character, which creature could do this. Dude, it's Cthulhu. It's Cthulhu. Come on. Hugs. Have a good rest of the night. Bubs, hugs to you. Big hugs for you. Oh, gosh. Vera Lynn sung it with pride. We'll meet again. Don't know when, don't know where, but I know we'll meet again. Hopefully, next stream. Have an awesome sauce night, y'all.